Crack It Up Kitchen. Today's a very special episode. My beautiful older sister is here with me today. Say hi to everyone, Crystal.
Hi.
I just like having company. It's fabulous.
I'm not enough for you?
I didn't say that.
I'm visiting. I get to be
loud?
part of things for once.
Yes, she gets to be part of things. And so today we are doing a Thanksgiving special, and we're gonna do potatoes three ways. No comments, Casey?
You'll see them when the video goes live.
Okay, so the three ways we're going to do potatoes. So we're going to have twice baked potatoes. We're going to have potatoes au gratin, and then the classic mashed potatoes. So Crystal made us notice when she came into the apartment. What's the first thing you said?
What's the first thing I said? I don't even remember.
It smells like...
Oh, it smells like vinegar. It really smells like vinegar.
I knew that this was going to be a long video if you actually had to watch me peel potatoes. And so I saved yourself the trouble of having to watch me go... Just like that.
Doesn't everybody love the speed up?
Yes. The applause.
The applause! So I peeled and cut all the potatoes earlier this afternoon, and I put them in bowls with water, salt, and vinegar. That way they didn't turn brown while I was just been waiting for them all day long. So that's a good pro kitchen tip. Use a little bit of vinegar in your water if you want to make potatoes stay and not brown.
Awesome.
It's a good tip, right?
Yeah, I learned something new today.
Alright, so we're going to do this in the order of how long it'll take for them to complete. So we need to get the baked potatoes in the oven as fast as possible. So I have you a fork and I have me a fork.
Awesome.
And we're going to stab like a person we hate.
Like stuff all over my glasses.
Is it squirting on you?
It is squirting on me.
The juices are going everywhere. Alright, so now, I washed my hands and they're still a little bit wet, so they're a little bit dirty. But it's okay. We don't mind wet, dirty things. We don't mind wet, dirty things. We're going to have 3 pieces of aluminum foil. And we're just going to put it on the corner. And we already have the oven preheated to 350. And so once our potatoes are all foiled and wrapped, we're going to put them in the oven for 350 for 1 hour.
We have foiled the potatoes. They were super villains.
I love you. Alright, so that one was super simple for now. Alright, next we're going to do the potatoes au gratin, because that's the next longest. Yes, show them my spatula. 'Tis the season to sparkle! Alright, so first things first, I have you some softened butter. Do you want to hold a stick of butter and soften it?
You want me to... The butter's also already softened.
Exactly. I want you to do this. I want you to do this.
Oh, okay. You want me to spread the butter?
Yeah, is that not what I said?
No, you asked me to soften the butter.
You need to understand the words that are coming out of my mouth. Do as I speak. Do as I say. And keep going. Keep going. I'll fix it. Oh my goodness. You just can't get a good health these days. You picked it up. I love it. I love it. That looks good. That's fabulous. Once your pan is nice and buttered, you can see the butter in there. We're gonna do a layer of potatoes. So I should have done this first, but you know me, I go things out of order. So we have a layer of potatoes. We're gonna push that out of the way, and now we're gonna mix up the sauce that'll make it sauce. So we have 2 cups of heavy whipping cream here. I'm so sorry. All right, so now we're gonna add half a cup of milk to our 2 cups of heavy whipping cream. All right, so now we're gonna add half a cup of sour cream to thicken it up.
You
a little
mean
bit.
cream cheese?
No, sour cream.
Oh, okay.
Sour cream. There's no cream cheese in this. I know there's cream cheese in everything. No cream cheese in this.
Okay.
So stir it so it's nice, same consistency.
Trying.
You're fine. All right, and now we're gonna add a teaspoon of garlic salt, a teaspoon of onion powder, a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of pepper, and 2 teaspoons of paprika. So I love paprika. We're gonna just pour that into the liquid. Alright, while Crystal does that, I have 2 pots on the stove of boiling water that I'm going to put our cut up potatoes in so that they can start to get soft so we can work the mashed potatoes. She's going to keep stirring that. So now we have our cream mixture, and so what we're going to do is we're going to spoon. We have a nice spoon here. So we're going to take some cheese, and create a cheese layer. Now, we're going to do another layer of potatoes on top of everything.
Okay.
Talking, so this makes a noise while you do this. Now we're going to do the cheese again and repeat.
Okay.
So about like 8 pieces again.
Lather, rinse, repeat.
Lather, rinse, and repeat. You're right. Okay, now last layer of potatoes with sauce on top. Alright, so now we have our potatoes and cheese and cream and potatoes and cheese and cream and potatoes and cheese and cream. And the last bit of cream is just going to go right over top because these potatoes are decadent.
Decadent.
That's what I said. And now just the cream over top. Make sure every potato has some cream on it because now we're going to cover it with aluminum foil and pop it in the oven at 350 for about an hour. Where'd the aluminum foil go?
There it is.
It's
hiding.
Found it.
Oh, I just stuck my elbow in butter.
Well, that's the worst place you can have butter. Ask your husband to lick it off.
Hey, babe, do I have butter on my elbow?
I see it. Okay. In the oven we go. I want to see how hot I am. Okay, so we have our cooked potatoes. Just came out of the water and drained. No,
okay.
First thing we need to do is add the butter. Hold on, where's my spatula? Because we want the butter to melt as fast as possible in the steam. So we have a stick of butter plus Crystal's elbow.
Sorry.
You're not gonna have to be sorry.
You know, but at least you guys don't have to eat it. It's just a family dinner. They'll appreciate my elbow.
Oh, will we? Alright, now mash. Mash, my love. So while she's mashing, we're gonna add
And it was
half
barely,
cup,
like,
a
it
touch.
barely touched.
half a cup of sour cream.
Almost not.
Oh, I know. It made it in there though. Cream. And then half a cup of milk. We like making creamy potatoes. All right. And when you want extra creamy potatoes and half the work.
That thing splashed really bad last time, so I'm...
Why does this happen to me? I shoved it in there right.
Or wrong.
It didn't click. I really do like myself a lot, don't I? I don't understand.
Technical difficulties.
That replaced. Okay, it's good now.
Just to shake it, you know?
I wanted to make sure.
This is
Now we're gonna add a teaspoon of salt, pepper, onion powder, and onion salt. Because I like flavor.
I'll slow down to speed up just to get a couple of jokes that were thrown in there. Keeri doesn't expect it. She's like, and this part's all sped up, and I'm just like,
You're like, God.
All right. And now we have mashed potatoes. Those look good. They are gonna be good. Boom, mashed potatoes. 1 out of the 3-way.
you know, you normally don't take one out of the 3-way. It's usually a 3-way for the entire.
1 is complete. 1 is finished. 1 is finished out of the 3-way. All right, so all gratin potatoes are done. I will bring you close in just a moment to see how they look like. But now we're gonna do the last step of twice baked potatoes. Boom!
Yay.
Did it! Well, proud of you. Proud of me. Only part of the way there. So, what we're gonna do now is the amazing thing of aluminum foil. Okay, so now take our handy dandy knife and cut them in half. It's okay. appreciate you looking out for me.
What drawer would that?
Very proud of you. Okay. Okay, so now we're gonna scoop out 2/3 of the guts of the potato.
Okay. Into what?
I'll just have this plate. On the plate that's there.
I don't know, I had a feeling.
Yep, good job. Good girl.
Good girl.
Good girl. Pat your head. Okay. Now we're gonna mix in.
It's pretty mashed.
We're gonna mix in a little bit of butter.
A little bit? How much is a little bit?
A pat. A small little pat of butter.
I was just expecting you to like give me the entire like stick of butter. A little bit of butter.
A little bit of butter. A little bit of butter.
Everything is better with butter. My father-in-law says this a lot. My sister-in-law repeats it. Everything is better with butter.
And then a tiny little scoop of sour cream because we want to make creamy potatoes again.
Okay.
We're all about creamy potatoes.
You know, Muffin is also a fabulous cook, so if she says everything is better with butter, I believe her.
She's not wrong.
I mean, I wouldn't say she's better than you. You guys make very different things.
It's true. She makes more fancy stuff. I make more comfort food, huh?
Yeah.
Then we're gonna do a splash of salt, splash of pepper.
I mean, what would you classify cheesecake as? Comfort food or fancy? I'm like, it's both.
It's both. It's fancy comfort food.
It's fancy comfort food. Man, I love cheesecake.
All right, how is it? Is it all mixed up?
Looks pretty mixed up to me. What do you
Looks
think?
fantastic to me. So now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna spoon it back in, just right on top. Now, with the best part, the toppings. You don't want to put extra cheese on yours, right?
No, let's not put extra cheese on mine.
So we're not gonna put any cheese on yours.
Probably a smart idea, thank you.
Then we'll make that one yours, the farthest one away.
Okay.
And the other 3 will have it. But you still want bacon, right?
Oh, bacon is life.
Bacon is life. So, make these the toppings however you want to. I forgot to get chives. I wanted to put chives in these as well to make it a little extra fancy. Because Keeri can be fancy. But Keeri's also better at, just making good with food. There we go. Now we're going to pop this in the oven for about 2 more minutes just to get the cheese to melt. And that's how you make twice baked potatoes. Alright, and this is how our au gratin potatoes look out of the oven. Look at that cheesy goodness. It's going to be absolutely wonderful. I don't know if you can see the steam coming off, but it's going to be delicious. And there's our twice baked potatoes. The cheese is all gooey. The bacon is all crisp. It's fabulous. And there you have you folks. Potatoes 3 ways. Thanks for watching, and tune in next week when I make something absolutely fantastic. I don't know what it is yet because I'm not that good at playing apparently. Bye! Cheer for me, Chris.
That's how I like to rap. Sorry, I'm not funny.
Get out. Get out!